Hello and welcome to Euphonics English. Today we'll have a video on the alphabet. If you're teaching children the alphabet, it might be easier to teach by way of vowel sound and not by way of upper and lower case. Let's have a look at what I mean. The alphabet is used in writing, it's not a speech thing. These are symbols that have been given names. Each symbol has a name, and the sounds, they're easy to learn for us, but they're very difficult to learn for students because what you're asking them to learn is 52 symbols. A has an uppercase and a lowercase, and they're very different. B and B are very different. E and E, F and F, they're different. They're not very much the same. They're not always the same. M is the same. N you might get away with. O, P looks the same, S looks the same, T, U, these things might look the same, but for, A and B and D and these things, they're complicated for students. So what's a better way to teach it? Well, the first thing I would never do is say A is for apple, because only in writing. And in fact, A is not for apple, it's the lowercase sound, the A sound is for apple. So there's no A in apple in speech, but there's an A in writing, so be careful. A is for ape, isn't it? Ape, it's not an apple, it's an apple, so A. You have to teach that, don't you? Upper and lowercase sound, not just the name of it. And, have you ever seen X is for xylophone? What's that? What is that? That's just complicated, isn't it? X isn't for xylophone. Xylophone begins with Z. So there's no Z sound in X or X. So I don't think that's correct. There's a better way to teach the alphabet by way of vowel sound. Here are your vowel sounds. You notice that there are only, 7 vowel sounds in the alphabet? It's a funny story. How many vowels are there in the alphabet? Well, there is so many answers to that question. 4. E, A, and E. The, al, et. 4. And then some people say 5. A, E, I, O, U. Some people think Y is a vowel. They must be drunk if they think Y is a vowel. Y is a consonant. So, get back to basics and do this in a very simple way. The A sounds, some letters have the A vowel sound, which are A, H, J, and K. Some letters have the E sound, which are B, C, D, E, G, P, T, V, and Z. Some have the I sound, which are I and Y. Then you have O, which is O. Then you have the U sound, which you can hear in Q, U, and W. Then you have the R sound, which is R. Interesting, isn't it? Why isn't R a vowel? A, E, I, O, and U are vowels, but R is a vowel, right? It's the vowel in car. Far, R. It's a vowel. But anyway, in writing, it's a consonant. And then you have the sounds that begin with a short vowel, E, F, L, M, N, S, and X. So really here you can categorize the letters by way of vowel sound. And it makes it slightly easier because then you just have maybe 6 things to learn or 7 things to learn. You have to learn A, E, I, O, and U for sound, R, and E. And you put that on the board, you've got H, A, H, J, K, E, B, C, D, G, P, T, V, and Z, I and Y, O, U, Q, and W, R, and the short vowel E, F, L, M, N, S, and X all begin with E. So it's just an innovative way of looking at the alphabet that maybe if you teach it in a more simple way, just by giving them 7 vowel sounds, identifying which letters have those vowel sounds, and then it makes it a lot clearer for them. And I suppose once they understand what the letters are called, the next stage is to show them what the short sound is. Mostly ends in the schwa, that sound. B, k, d, f, g, l, j, k, m, So really, it's quite a lot simpler. I often see teachers struggling to teach the alphabet because it takes too long. It takes too long, it can be 6 months to teach the alphabet. where you can make it in a couple of lessons just by teaching the simple vowel sounds. So there's another class on speech syllables. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe to the channel, because that will encourage me to make more videos. Thanks.